and welcome back. Today we are doing Sector 3. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right. Ow. And there's our first missile tank of the night. Still not at the point I would like my missile counter to be at. No. Okay. Okay. Bomb that. And now we're in the security room. And yes, technically this room is, in fact, not on the map. Oh, that's right. They started introducing the only missile enemies if you didn't get your running start. There we go. Kill that guy. Do that. And now we speed booster over here. There's no using you. Oh. Why can't I even go that way? Upper one? Ah. It's just a random missile block, bomb block right there. And we cannot head that way. If I remember correctly, I think the next save room does have something next to it. Oh, oops. I guess I wasn't started just yet. Got to flip up the privacy cap. Oops. Where did all the enemies go? And whoa. That's the other side of that door. And oh. Well, the earth is shaking. Yeah, okay. Oh. And now we can probably take care of that one because it was not. I had a feeling we couldn't do the original one on the other side because it was a different color. And there's not enough room for a speed booster in that room. 105. We're definitely saving because this, if I remember, is my worst boss. I mean, you wouldn't tell by yesterday's Ceres, but yeah, this is the worst boss, so I'm expecting a death. For this is, ow, as I stated, the worst boss. And I didn't even get up. Ow. Doing this one is all luck based. Oh, I'm gonna take damage. I never get this one. And then obviously this one I feel should be after Varia. Ow. I mean, I think we're close on the damage meter for it. Oh, nope. And that's mainly the issue, is that it is completely possible to screw up that piece right there. And lack of invincibility frames. Oh. I hate this boss. Oh. Come on. This is not going nicely. I think I finally have at least a small pattern. But it's not going well in terms of HP. Oh. Okay. Oh. Looks like there's an organic component. There we go. I do not like you. Apparently that does not count as a crush. Good. I'm taking this time to recharge. Ow. Oh, still the worst boss I think I ever seen in Metroid, because I can never figure out where the sweet spot is. It is always trial and error. Eventually I get a small pattern down, but then it just becomes hoping I get the right spot, and then hoping my pattern doesn't end up eventually screwing up slightly. In my opinion, that is the worst. The worst thing in this game, at least. Okay. Can't go that way. If I remember correctly, these are screw attacks? Yeah. Okay. I have a feeling that that is... Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I need a Shine Spark. Diagonal Shine Spark. I need to be right here. Okay. I have a spot. Please don't respawn. Thank you. And then, if I remember correctly, I want another Shine Spark. Ah. Yeah, that health. Did I take damage while also getting the thing? There we go. Do 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 do. Which was why I wasn't too worried about losing any small amounts of health, but... And now... Oh... This is Sector 5, isn't it? We're heading into Sector 5. No, not Sector 5, but Sector 6. Sector 5's not, honestly, not an issue. Sector 5's the easy one. It's, I see that you encountered a rogue security robot. Yay! Why does that sound slightly familiar in more recent days? 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by the X. To stop them, we initially suspected. Arc is sub-zeroed. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine side effects, so you'll take damage if you even set foot inside there. But in the meantime, the HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but the X have destroyed all the data rooms you have used so far. Critical thought. You'll have to use the day room in the night habitat. Oh, yay. In Sector 6, for the most part, at the end, you're the only one who can do this. And yes, the Sector 6 will have another information pool. Incoming dispatch. Why are we getting something away from Samus? Does Samus suspect anything? No, I do not think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Ugh. I mean, yes, the only issue is, especially if you're running around in this game, you definitely hear the standard notification sound of Shine Spark all the time. The various suit data is here from HQ. Get moving to a data room. But there's a problem. X from the Sub-Zero sector are in Sector 6. And they've been changed by the cold. You'll be frozen from within. You'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. Use the beam to stun them, but I can't stun X parasites with the beam weapon. Or else it would make getting my health and ammo drops way easier. Don't think they thought that one through. I mean, yes, you can stun the blue parasites, you can't stun the new ones. Okay, this is a... Ah. That's right, this side only. Oh, that felt good. And there we go. That's one missile. 2, 3. And only gives me 2 back. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Nope. 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 I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Do not touch the bottom one. Yeah, that's Paul Puro. That's in the way. Ow. Oh. Ugh. Oh, there's a safe room. Okay. I just wanted the safe room and pick these guys off for health. Because the blue parasites do about 69 units of health. So they're very potent in what they do. It just damages you. There's also an E-tank right here, so you just... Technically you can just take the damage. Tank the damage and get around, but it's like, ow. There's something else here. I don't want to dawdle too much. I'm not even gonna try. With how some of my other bosses have gone, I'm not even gonna try this one. And yes, it is possible to die here, technically. If you are avoiding items, it's possible to die here. 20 units of health. If you have less than 20 units of health, you can die here. I will not be that guy. Normally this is where I slightly force an encounter. But I stopped doing that. Because I just don't try. I mean, it's real easy. You just do this to avoid the SAX here. But I still just try not to incur its wrath until when I should probably. I think I did invoke the wrath here. I think this is a guessing game of which one's blue. Apparently I'm not close enough. Excuse me? How dare you? Give me back my suit power up. And technically, yes, you can leave to save. Yes, and you can only damage it with the this fight with the charge beam. Oh, I'm not taking that force damage early. And it's this point where the they start upping the core X health parameter. It's every 2 hits now, meaning at this point in the game it would have probably been 4 hits from a normal missile. And yes, they still attack you at this point. But because we're going to make a U-turn, we're going to see an interesting side. Don't just walk. As I believe the correct... Oh. Well. You have to redo this anyways. And now, the blue X parasites are running away. They know, oh crap, we can't do anything. That one just ran into me. They do in fact try to run. And they healed for the exact same amount of health they would normally. So that's good. Okay. $125 missiles, always a treat. I was actually hoping they'd start running this way a little faster, because I do need the health. But this is definitely the point, if you wanted to, you could get super missiled. And wave beam into ice beam into super missile from SAX is instant kill. Okay, we're here now, so that's good. And there's only one way around. Ow. But you know, all the enemies here still do crap loads of damage. Like, that did 20 on contact. Where I keep missing. It's not like I want to miss because I assume one of these enemies is not weak to, is invulnerable to missiles, so that it makes it easier for you to figure out, oh, this enemy is the one I do not want to touch. And then we won't come back here till 3 areas later. I probably won't be getting back to this sector until next session. Because I know next sector we go to is 5, then 3, then 5 again. How did the X download the Varia suit? The X have the ability to process data organically. Oh, the suit is now an X parasite while Samus is now a Metroid. That makes so much sense. Will no longer be able to freeze you, so you can escape easier. No way of damaging it, but simulations indicate that a penetrating weapon will, like the plasma beam, may work. Developing data modification data will take some time, though there's a chance that you may be able to restore your plasma beam by absorbing a large core X as you did with the charge beam function. As for restoring ice beam functionality, I doubt it. Your current cellular makeup would reject that addition. And here's an ice missile for your missile effects. Go to Sector 5 for the download. Is your objective clear? It also feels like we've been unlocking a door every other area, so I assume, and not because I've played this so many times, that the Sector 5 visit will equal a redo. Oh wait, no. No, it's Sector 5, Sector 3. I think main sector becomes available again. For specific reasons. Then you come back to Sector 5 for power bombs. And then you head back to main sector again. In which the power goes out. Yes, I'm spoiling the entire game if you've never played. Sorry. I'm just trying to remember what order everything is. Because this is the one... As I said, this is the one game I do not go back to. And don't remember as well. Because, I definitely remember Samus Returns a little better. Okay, for this area... We can't go down yet because we would need... Give me that. These guys are back from Metroid 2. Technically, they also appear in Super Metroid, but they first appear in Metroid 2. They tend to be your ice platforms. Did that just clip me? Well, I can't go that way because I need the security door. I haven't done that yet. Give me that. Ah, we need speed booster. Heal. This will hurt. Ow. And yes, for some weird reason, the charge beam can go through this wall. It's a weird instance where technically the claw is going for it, that, like, after effect goes through. Oh, we can't do this room yet. We have to go down one. And this is one of the rare times the data room is actively not on the map. If I remember correctly, because the map... Screw attack. Power bomb. Sits right here. Oh yeah, no, you come up that way through with the power bombs. I do not care for these enemies. I hate these things. Because they just respawn. What? Give me my health. I'm done. Give me that. We've gone the entire way around. Do we? No. I mean, speed booster is always a... a good choice if you don't screw it up. And that's what happens most of the time for me. I always screw it up. Okay, ice missiles. Now our missiles are unable to kill everything in one hit. It is then first freeze, then kill. Unless it's a boss, and then there is no freeze, but there's also no kill. then if yeah. Okay, there's the missile. And yeah. Oh. Oh, shoot. Oh, I screwed up this room. This room takes a bit. Just because of what you have to do. There we go. Do 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 do. Oh, we have to come back this way anyways. I'm not too worried. Now, you must go up. I mean, save if you want. I don't need to. At this point, just don't grab that. And don't grab that one either. Ow. Don't try going to the right. You can't. If you want to go to the left, try. Alright, right there, you can try. And, not you again. And that's gonna be next part. That I already, judging from the pace we're going, that's most likely gonna be next session, which will probably be Friday. Just for my sanity's sake of scheduling. And apparently a fully charged charge shot there is not possible. Okay. Oh my, one of my favorite music tracks. In the soundtrack files, it's referred to Emergency in Sector 3. Because technically, it's technically supposed to be a rendition of Ridley's theme, if I remember correctly. Main boiler cooling unit is malfunctioning in Sector 3. Trigger the auto-destruct explosive. We have about 6 minutes. Most of the systems in Pyre are down because of this. Again, we know who to blame. The SAX must have hacked into the system control file. What impressive intelligence. And then it switches to a completely different music track. Because the initial emergency into Sector 3 is in fact, I think, a remix of Ridley's theme, technically. And this is the one instance you don't talk to Adam upon running through the nav room. We don't got time. And rather than going up this time, we go down. Ow. Do not go to the right. Okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that was next. Okay. Come on. By the way, you have to be the boss under this time, too. So try not to take too long. And if you're wondering, yes, you have to do this all in one shot. That happened with Charge Beam too. Okay. There we go. 2 minutes to spare. Ugh. I'm just trying not to screw up because it's timed and I am not good under that pressure. cooling unit is engaged, but we got the wide beam. The wide beam is technically just the spacer beam, just rings instead of lasers. Same damage output too. But I bet this is a reference to Super because the first beam after charge is technically the spacer beam if you perform. Just clip him for the small damage output he gives, and out we go. This is the difficult one because now you have to figure out which side is which. The last one became the first one, and the first one became the last one. Except for this one, there's only one, and it will still get you every time. Okay, to the right is a number of things, actually. I think there are 2 missiles. Yeah. If you're wondering where the first one is, there you go. We can't reach the upper one, so there must be a puzzle. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Here's the other solution. Here's the more obvious solution. No. E-tank. And then the missile tank. And there we go. We're now back up here. It's like they had figured, oh hey, they now have this new tool that they didn't have initially. Well, they had the one tool they had initially, as well as the old tool. Let's give them some fun with it. And now, yes, these guys did evolve into much tougher, than the newer forms from the lower level. Okay, I think next is upper area. Think main elevators back online and bio signs have been that are not X or Samus related in the main sector. The X mimicked a crew member. It all makes sense now. The X can absorb the memories and knowledge of their prey. I was very impressed. But don't you find it strange? This could have destroyed the station with the X in it, not to mention the SAX. Unusual for a self-preserving species like the X, unless your presence is an even greater threat, a threat to the existence of X everywhere. And let's also remember, conflicted with their newly borrowed intelligence. I see biosigns on the habitation deck. Survivors, the infected crewman you saw survived until recently. Maybe there's a chance. I mean, if they absorb the memories of those they've created, and they don't mention this till much later, the X reproduce asexually, so it's cell division, essentially. They're single-celled organisms, so they just split. So, I have a feeling that one was originally maybe an SAX parasite version of the parasite, and goes, oh crap, there's a habit of doing the right thing, and the memory of potentially doing things worse. I better do this before everything else. Okay, so this is the hallway I was talking about. Can't do anything there. And now, technically, because we had the various suit, we could technically go this way. Because it's Sub-Zero containment. Oh no. Oh god, no. Can I continue heading this way? That's a level 5 door, and I think this is power bomb. Yep. Okay. Ow. The item's there. Dang it. So yeah. That confirmed my suspicion from earlier. I can't do anything up here until I get the power bombs. Hang on, that's a standard door. So I could take that, or no, because I could at least take out this enemy later. Unless the enemy wasn't there. I wasn't paying attention. At this point, I'm just going. But yes, at this point, it's this, then you go back down, you get power bombs, then you come back up. Because of reasons. Which then the power goes out, you use the power bombs to get around because of that. That's as far as you can go. Let's see. Oh, animals! Something tells me we can't go this way. Something also tells me build up speed. Another thing also tells me there's an item here. Maybe it's just the Sixth Sense, or, you know, I've played the game. I technically played the game and I technically know where things are. That one you don't need the left side for. Coons and Doctoras, if I remember the names correctly. Ah, these do reset. Okay. But you need a power bomb anyways, because the thing behind the one door is in fact a power bomb expansion. At the Coons and Doctoras. I've met these intelligent beings before. They seem to recognize me as well. How unusual to meet again. In the past, they helped me unleash abilities I didn't know I had. But where did they run to? I hope they are safe. And that is the... Oh, I guess we're not doing that yet. I mean, I don't think it respawns, so I could just come back. Because this entire area reopens once you get, power bombs. We can now confirm the death of all crew members. But I had hoped it wasn't so. For knowledge. The others were merely food for the X. Our revolving growing stronger. Some are now appearing that resist your current weapons. HQ anticipated this and sent the power bomb data as soon as possible. So why are you giving me all the the more utility-based weapons for the most part, rather than the output weapons? If you started with the plasma beam first, so that first data room was the plasma beam, but goodbye every enemy in the game. I mean, yes, I needed missiles, but and continue going this way for your second to last missile tank up here. We are now at 28 out of 48, meaning 20 missiles left. We may not, as I said yesterday, I may or may not decide to do 100%. That may add another session though, and I do have stuff next week that are imperative. Tread. However, it's strange that the only remaining data room still is the Sector 5 one. Despite already being there. Something fishy about that one. I mean, there's also the main deck. Still, right? You've been to this data room before, but I'll show you its position again. Is your objective clear? Now move out, soldier. For the most part, the upper area was just backtrack. Now we are here. Oh. I was down 5 missiles. So 20 more, each one holding 10. That makes... I hate these enemies. I hate these enemies with a passion. They're just recolors of the sprite variations, new sprite variations of this crab enemy from Sector 4, and they just hurt. And I swear that thing can clip you. That one attack can literally clip you anywhere, which sucks. I think it's also possible at a certain point to regain certain items. Ten power bombs. That's as many as the entirety of Prime 1. It's ammo supply. And yes, this sprite would end up being reused. Later. And there's our E-tank hiding behind. I just want to make sure. There's nothing else, so yeah, I was down an E-tank because I missed. Okay. Safe room. Something's screaming to me, though, that we can't go right. Or left. So we must go right. I'm thinking we go right and lay a power bomb right here, where that one enemy was. Oh. Oh no. Just so you know, you see the power bomb at the butt end, the lower end. Do not hit it. It's a trap. In fact, the purple enemy here is designed to be here in case you decide to use the power bomb and screwed up. Because the power bomb will alert the SAX, because the thing that we jumped over is an entire block of bomb blocks, of standard bomb blocks. And if you don't know Metroid at all, bomb blocks are susceptible to the power bomb, because the power bomb's just a more powerful. Purple guys here always give red parasites. So if you're hurting for ammunition, farm them, but I don't think they respawn here. this time it seemed like the SAX literally came back from the previous room just to screw with you. Like, you didn't come say hi. Bring me that parasite. Okay, so if you're wondering what in holy heck do we do in this room, well, I'm gonna waste one power bomb to show you. And there's 2 of the 32 missile powerbomb tanks. Yes, if you're wondering, no. You do not need that many in this game. Why does this hallway scream second item? Is there's nowhere to use the speed booster? Unless I'm mistaken. Nope. Just morph ball. Bomb. Just bomb blocks. Which are not destroyable by the speed booster. Makes me question why there's such a long pace for that. Especially since the one thing that you'd think it would be is not in this game. It's in Zero Mission, it's not in this game, and if you're wondering what I mean by that, Fusion does not have the Shine Spark in Morph Ball mode. It has the Shine Spark in... I did that! Okay, and then we have a second item. I am just gonna light up the room. It's not saying. Ah. There it is. I'm like, where is it? Ow. Oh, we're so close to another beam power up, but I don't like the upcoming boss. The upcoming, and it's not less the upcoming boss, but the circumstance. There is no save room close enough, and if you do so much as take too much damage and or die, you have to do the entirety of the area again. Samus, return to your ship. I have important information. Why can't you just tell me it here? We're heading up. Meaning, boom. Wonder. Oh. Seriously? Seriously? Took all the fun out of that. Hang on. Oh no, he's awake. Oh. But he was a corpse. How do you steal memories from a corpse? There's an item here. Ah. Waste. Not really though, because we get to the back to the when do we regain that? Yep. There's the missile. And I think that is currently every tank in the game. At the very least. Couldn't open that door anyways. We looked at this one earlier. Something tells me this next section is not gonna be to my fancy. I mean, let's split up these two bosses. I don't want these two bosses near each other. The main silo of the reactor core has gone offline. That's why all elevators and station systems are down. Elevators and hatches won't work. This doesn't bode well. If you can get to this point, you may be able to start the auxiliary power system. Then we can figure out why the main silo went offline. By the way, I asked you to return here to tell you some strange creatures have boarded your ship. I confirmed they were not ex-hosts and gave them a berth. Do you know anything about these strange creatures? Were they the source of the healthy biosigns earlier? Very well then. Their presence in the midst of this disaster must have some significance. I mean, they somehow by letting them out of that one room in Super Metroid, they survived. So there must be some sort of significance. Yeah. I cannot activate that in this game. Which is sad, because that is one of the fastest way around in the game. Oh. And all the way down we go. And it's technically possible to get here as well. Early on, but because of some very weird programming, it won't let you through. It won't give you the item. Okay, that's why. And see, there's no bomb jumping. Because if there were... That one, yeah. Over there. I don't like this fight. There's no maneuvering room, so you're taking that hit. I hate this fight because it's so hard to dodge this screw job. He will DVD in this instance. Thankfully, I think I thankfully got him in a bounce lock. Yeah. Okay. Ah. I assume that is whatever this thing's intestines are coming out of its mouth. This part sucks. Okay. Ow. There we go. Oh, I turned mid-air. Oh, the space jump. Infinite double jumps in a 2D game. And auxiliary power is finally on. I am heading out the normal exit to head back to the ship. Save rooms and recharge rooms are back online, but only auxiliary power. No hatches or elevators. I believe the source of the problem is the vegetation you saw earlier, choking the reactor core parts. Is your objective clear? You have to find the source of the roots to proceed. Just below this portion anyways is where we're supposed to go. So I'm not too worried about heading out at this point. And getting a recharge. Because, ow. And I mean, yes, there was a save room. But we're coming across something. Oh. And it still gave me the mission objective anyways. Apparently someone thought I was blind today. I like how the morph ball still bounces despite not being a real thing. That. Back in Trop. Okay. We had to use this one without doing the normal method, which is you can missile these blocks before she gets here, and she then just starts, or it just starts jumping over you. Down here is the path. And yes, there is a save room though, thankfully. But we are now back once again in Sector 2, which is at least somewhat decent. Power bomb tank sits right here. Is there a door? Is there an eye door? Because if there is, I'm not gonna worry too much. But I don't think red is like. I think red's not a complete full restore, and that's the issue. I need a complete. Oh, you. What? No! Ah! I'll take that. I'll tank that. No. It's not full. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. I had that. There we go. Gimme! Done! Plasma beam ability recovered. Beam now pierces enemies. Yes! Nothing else in here. I want these. Apparently there was a second path. I think there is a path up this way, but I am going to return this path currently, because there is technically a room we haven't gone to, and it's above us. And we could only do it once get up here when the things went back. Reset. Okay, one needs to go. Okay. Okay. That's two. Okay, now we head back down to where we came from and head back up. We've already doubled my my power bomb capacity. More than doubled the ammo capacity of the power bombs. Now, we're gonna save him for tomorrow. We're saving that guy for tomorrow. And I said we were gonna save this one too, but we had time. Or whenever I stream the next guy. Okay, yeah. I remember this room. This is the power bomb room. To me. Maybe I'm mistaking? Ah, no. There is a fake platform. E-tank! Oh, we are at 11 out of 20. 9 more to go. I think most of these we can get along the way. Yes, I did that just to screw with that thing. Give me all my missiles. Give me all the missiles your boss decided to screw me out of. Oh, there's only one issue with this combination. It's not the wave beam. Because in my eyes, the wave beam with plasma beam is the better combo than space or plasma. And unfortunately, because of that, wave is last. But that's gonna be it for tonight's session. We did get through most of the game, thankfully. I think the only a good third of the game. Another good third of the game, honestly. Because we started getting super missiles. We now have plasma. Meaning, the following major upgrades have been obtained. Super missile. Ice missile. Wave beam or spacer. Or wide beam or spacer. I mean, not wave beam. We did the Eticunes and the Dakoras. And I still forgot the power bomb on the main deck. We've had we had the various suit. We've had not one but two of the SAX chase scenes. Areas. Or no, 3. Because we have the one before Varia, the one before one after power bombs, and the mandatory one before plasma. We have space jump and we have plasma beam. And most of the in between missiles and missile tanks, energy tanks, and power bomb tanks. In fact, I'm gonna bring the stream portion back up. Our current stats are 11 out of 20, 32 out of 48, so we're almost capped on missiles. And then 6 of the 32 power bombs. And that there is the reason why I question if I shall continue, if I shall do the 100%. I will try. Because you do get a special gallery if you, special ending screen, only if you get 100%. So, we could be here for a bit. You know what? I'll at least beat Fusion tomorrow. I'll do the 100% incentive and a retread of the final section at a later date. Just for my sanity. Because, well, we'll see how I feel after, because at this point, we only have an hour-long session tomorrow. Depending on how many items I do not have at the end of tomorrow's session, will be how many times we have to, how long later, and at that point, I'm doing a guide. The only issue is I have to go to each sector afterwards just to know which items I am currently missing. But that's about it. So, tomorrow, if we're making good progress in time, because a certain boss fight I haven't done once since my last playthrough, or I have only completed once, and that's my last playthrough, as well as Ridley, the following boss. Well, I can say Ridley because Ridley was already shown to be a Korax, and will probably be in tomorrow's session. As well as the Rogue Robot will potentially be there. Final boss, final 2 section bosses should also be fine. It should be good. I'm honestly thinking E-tanks and missiles should mostly be done before we start pickup. The remaining items, most of which we get starting to first thing tomorrow, are going to be power bomb expansions, because there are 32 of these in a game that only needs what, like, the max is probably 20. But anyways, that is it for tonight's session. Thank you all for stopping by to watch the stream. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. And as I said, next time we should be clearing the game. If we should be completing the game. Or clearing, yeah. And may be completing tomorrow. Depends on my mood, depends on how we start, or, well, it's either tomorrow or Friday. It's gonna be tomorrow because Friday has, prior commitments that I dread to have soon. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by and watching, and I'll see you next time for more video game related content. Also, if you want updates on when I stream, follow me at Twitch. Follow me at twitch.tv/Kelly60. It will give you and enable notifications, and you can obviously get notifications on when I stream as I go live. I also tweet when I'm about to go live, when I'm going live during the testing of equipment at Twitter at Kelly60. And if you wish to see the VOD of this stream, you can just head over to Kelly60 Plays on YouTube to see how everything's going. As well as other Metroid related content. I have currently done every game excluding Metroid 2 because I do not have a good way of recording Metroid 2 in any form or fashion. And starting next week, Wednesday, it will be shall be my my at least starting blind playthrough of Metroid Dread. So the first 90 so minutes should be blind. We shall see if it stays blind. Completely blind. Depends on my mood. But anyways, over the weekend. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye!